From the PEP Radio Newsroom, this is the Lunch Hour News Blast. LGBTQ Nation is reporting Graham Linehan, the once successful British television writer and producer who has become an outspoken transphobe, is reportedly working on a transphobic and ableist ChatGPT video game about blind lesbians who punish a trans lesbian for pretending to be a woman. He revealed in a recent interview with the UK publication The Observer. You are five blind lesbian adventurers out for a good night out, slaying dragons and whatnot, the game's starting prompt says, but one of your number is a hulking great troll pretending to be a woman. Find the troll lesbian and then devise an amusing punishment without giving him an erection. Wow. Linehan mentioned the game at the end of the interview, but he began by asking the interviewer about his stances on transphobic billionaire author J.K. Rowling, a nurse who complained about sharing a changing room with a transgender doctor, and the infamous Cass Review, a flawed UK report that attacked gender-affirming care. Linehan then told the interviewer that he refused to discuss where he lives in Scottsdale, Arizona, as well as the antidepressants he's on, in case trans activists will use it against me. His words, not mine. Linehan then complained about transgender Olympic weightlifter Laurel Hubbard of New Zealand, people crowdfunding on GoFundMe to cut their breasts off, and trans people flying airliners. There's a high suicide tendency among trans-identified people, Linehan says. No one who thinks they're a different sex should be flying a passenger plane. The interviewer mentions that amid Linehan's transphobic activism, many of the TV comedy writer's friends have distanced themselves from him. He has also gotten divorced, though Linehan claims his divorce has nothing to do with his anti-trans activism. In September, Linehan was taken into custody at London's Heathrow Airport on suspicion of inciting anti-trans violence for posting a social media message encouraging people to punch trans women in the balls. After a transatlantic uproar accusing authorities of violating Linehan's freedom of speech, the comedy writer claimed in a Substack diatribe that his punch him in the balls tweet was a joke. The Metropolitan Police said they won't pursue charges. Linehan was recently convicted of criminal damage for throwing a trans 17-year-old's phone during a confrontation in October 2024, and he has pledged to appeal the ruling. Wow. Just all shades of wow. That's a news blast for this hour. If you're watching our news blasts on YouTube, please be sure to subscribe to our channel. PEP Radio is available on the Live 365 app, the PEP Radio page at paequality.com, Roku, and Alexa. Up next, we have the Meadville area weather forecast here on PEP Radio.